Well, hellfire. It is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envies. Today, checking out Babe Ruth, the Mexican. Found a live version, Montreal 1975. I think that's really, really cool. Getting ready to take a step back in time here today on the channel. Excuse me. This request comes from a member here on the channel. We got JPack8 saying the Mexican or King Kong by Babe Ruth, 1972. The latter is a Frank Zappa cover. I stumbled across the album this is on when I was going through my dad's stuff a couple years ago. So that's what I'm saying. That's cool to be able to check out a little bit of rock history. Completely lost my train of thought, guys. I'm sorry. Let's dive on in. Okay. That was a killer guitar riff right there. Am I crazy, or do we got a little bit of drum and bass going on? Like I'm not too savvy in drum and bass, but that's like that's kind of what that sounds like. Like one of the most sampled kind of drum and bass. There is one drum and bass band that I've listened to a few times through the years, Pendulum. I like some of their stuff. They've got two songs I really like, Black Tarantula, but it's a certain, I wish I knew the actual, let me find this motherfucker real quick. Black Tarantula, I like that song a lot. It's a certain DJ mix of that song that I like. There's two or three. The other two I don't really care for, but there's one that I like a lot. Like, but it's that same drum beat that's going on in it. Nice little change up. Which mix and master this live ain't the best. But I can hear that dum 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 of the bass. I like that a lot. And that guitar riffing. She's super loud in the mix. That really is a big thing of the 70s, huh? Like these shots, these fade shots, or transparency shots. What do you call those? I know that's a particular style. Somebody with the know, let me know in the comments what that is. I just think of transparency because I fooled around with editing in like DaVinci, and you take two frames and put them on top of one another and make them just you fuck with the transparency dial on it, and it does that. But instrumentation wise, these dudes are fucking jamming. The vocal mix right there is super loud. This lady's got a vibe. Definitely makes me think of Janis Joplin a little bit with the raspiness. But she's just so loud in the mix. But there and again, that comes down to personal taste. I just want to hear the guitar, drums, and bass a lot more prevalent and louder. But if this is from 1975, was the techno? I think the technology was there, right? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe technology was on the cusp of getting really good at doing certain things. Uh, hey, I know that. Is this the song that this is from? Fuck yeah. I don't know why, man. That was a nice little jam. Even though they didn't neither I don't know, they didn't change up and go a little crazy. But the drummer, I dig the snare. I dig this snare that he's maybe that's what I'm talking about. That I swear I've heard that snare sound in a lot of drum and bass. Cause this is going at it. But I like this section the most so far. Plus that pedal hat. That's cool. So I guess they performed a lot in Montreal. Or this is just part of the whole show. They've got a song called "A Fistful of Dollars." So I'll be honest, straightforward with y'all. I have never heard of Babe Ruth. Rock and Blues Takas. Cool. You got a cool channel, man. I like seeing stuff like this. Uh, damn, was this in H? Could I have done this in HD? Nah, that was the highest. Wells Fargo. Yeah, I don't know anything about Babe Ruth. Honestly, besides the baseball player, I didn't know that this was a band. But I know I've heard this before. I know I've heard that one section of the song before. I cannot quite place it. Uh, Vocals ain't really clicking with me with her, but I see the vibe, and I think that's cool. I think I got to give MVP to the drummer. Well, I don't know. The drummer and the guitarist and the bassist are fucking killing it. But it looked like he's doing. I call it pedal hatting. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. I'd have to talk to a drummer. But it's like you're playing, your hands are playing over here, and then your left foot is still opening and closing, and the hi hat just as you one of your rhythms. I don't understand how drummers do it. To me, that's like one of those that sets you apart from, like, I could sit down at a drum kit and play a couple of beats, but when you meet somebody that can sit there and pedal hat and do all kinds of crazy shit, that's an actual drummer. It's just like when bass, there's certain bass techniques and tricks that to me, if you're doing that, you're an actual bass player compared to me playing a bass as a guitarist and just using it as the top four strings. So that one section was really cool. I like the riffing. I like I like that style. To me, it's like a drum and bass, and I don't know why, but I think of a Spanish flamenco, like how that kind of style is, and I wonder if maybe that my brain automatically assumed that because of the title of the track, the Mexican. But overall, that was really cool. I swear, I feel like I've heard this maybe. I don't know. Hmm. But JPack 8, thank you for the request. I really appreciate that. Uh, if this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you have a song you would love to make a request, swing over to the community tab. You'll see Metalhead Envies Round 5 suggestion. That is the place to leave your request at. That is the list that I work off of. And yeah, I can't think of nothing else to say right now besides my ending catchphrase, which is stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.